$7,800 points. Wall Street just broke into territory no investor has ever seen before. Hey everyone, it's Friday morning, August 14th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital, Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. All right, let's get started. So, have you ever seen the Standard & Poor's 500 above 7,800? Well, until yesterday, nobody had. The index crossed that mark for the very first time during the session, and even though it gave a little back into the close, a fresh record and a gain of 0.7% were still on the board. The Nasdaq, also a new record, up 0.8%, with Meta, Micron, and Netflix doing the heavy lifting. Only the Dow struggled to keep up, barely positive at 0.1%, because Cisco got hit hard after earnings. Now, what was behind all this? One word: inflation. Producer prices came in flat for July, cooler than expected, and suddenly the pressure on the Federal Reserve is easing. Markets now put the odds of a September rate hike at only about 35%. Earlier in the week, closer to 50%, and oil played along too. Brent crude dropped more than 2% to around $87. WTI crude to just above 81, as traders weighed softer demand while the conflict between the United States and Iran drags on. Oh, and here's a healthy sign. The Russell 2000 touched a record high during the day, so this rally is finally getting broader. Not everyone joined the party though. Cerebras, the artificial intelligence chipmaker, tumbled around 12% after missing revenue expectations. So what about Europe? A much quieter picture. Germany's DAX took a breather, down 0.2% after its recent record run, while the Euro Stoxx 50 squeezed out a small gain of 0.2%. Fertilizer maker K&S jumped more than 2% after raising its outlook once again. ThyssenKrupp disappointed, and mining stocks in London really felt the pain, losing between roughly 5 and 7%. And Asia? Tokyo stole the show. The Nikkei climbed 1.2%, the broader Topix even closed at a record high, and South Korea's Kospi jumped another 3.6% on its red-hot chip rally. Only China didn't get the memo, with the CSI 300 down about 0.6%. All right, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. Cheerio.